Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Wednesday morning, it is the 5th day of September. Rich here at about 3:56 in the morning. I've had about, I don't know, a couple hours of sleep perhaps. Gordon having a lingering effect on our weather this morning. Several counties, as I make this in southwest Alabama, still under flash flood warnings. And the storm will have more of an effect today as showers and storms redevelop. Parts of the state could see some spin-up tornadoes today. That's par for the course, being on the east side of a tropical system. I'll have the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. How long will Gordon influence our weather? And what about the rest of the week and the weekend? I'll bring you up to date on that. And don't look now, but there are 3 other systems out in the tropics that we are tracking now. So here's the satellite loop on Gordon late last night and through the early morning hours this morning, moving through South Mississippi, moving slower now off to the northwest. It's going to take all day long to get through Mississippi. Officially, it made landfall near the Alabama-Mississippi border at 10:15 p.m. last night with winds of 70 miles per hour, so not quite hurricane status. The pressure, 997 millibars for the record books. And as far as wind speeds, I found 73 miles per hour at Fort Morgan, not quite hurricane status. A wind gust of 71 miles per hour at Dauphin Island. Pensacola, 61 miles per hour. Mobile, 58 miles per hour. So what a night it was on the Gulf Coast. And future radar shows the lingering effects with showers and thunderstorms in Alabama today with the tropical plume of moisture as the storm kind of rotates towards the Mississippi River during the day. And spin-up tornadoes certainly possible. A marginal severe weather risk covering much of Mississippi, much of West Alabama, southwest Alabama, and down into the western Florida panhandle. Even east of that line, can't rule out a spin-up tornado. Here's 7 o'clock tonight on the European. The storm is north of Jackson, Mississippi, moving slower now towards the Arkansas area where it's really going to slow down, and some prolific rainfall there. There it is south of Little Rock at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, and 1 p.m. Friday. Still hasn't moved much, so they're going to see flooding rainfall in Arkansas. In fact, look at that swath of rainfall from over 8 inches on the Alabama coast, across Mississippi, and through central Arkansas, where there will be some flooding threats for sure. Widely scattered storms on Saturday. We're back to the lower 90s, a routine forecast. I think on Sunday the rain chances start to get a little bit better. I've got the rain chances pegged at 40%. And then as we get towards Monday, here's a frontal system approaching, so shower and thunderstorm chances are at least 50-50 by then. So let's review. Scattered showers and thunderstorms today with a high around 87. Tonight's low 73. The winds out of the southeast, a little gusty at 10 to 18 miles per hour later on. And looking ahead, I've got a 30% chance of storms in on Thursday, a smaller chance Friday, a routine 30% chance Saturday, but then better chances Sunday, and a much better chance beginning Monday with that frontal system approaching. What else is going on in the tropics? Well, we have some more players. Besides Gordon, we have Florence out there in the central Atlantic, and Invest 92L with a 90% chance of becoming Helene, and another system right behind it. Will Florence make the turn into the Atlantic, or will it move towards the United States? Some of the models have Florence moving towards the United States. We're going to have to watch that over the next several days. In fact, the U.S. model, the GFS, next Wednesday shows a hurricane just off the middle Atlantic coastal region. So, that's something that we'll be watching. And then again, as I mentioned, there'll be another storm right behind it called Helene that we'll be watching as well. Here's one more parting shot of the cone on Gordon from the National Hurricane Center on the 4 a.m. advisory. Look at that cone, which takes the storm actually as a post-tropical depression into portions of Illinois eventually. Right now this morning, winds of 40 miles per hour, so it's barely a tropical storm about to become a depression. Still raining as I make this right now, and it's a little windy back behind me here. Very tropical feel to the air. We'll keep you up to date on any developments during the daytime hours today. Keep your weather app handy in case there are some spin-up tornado warnings in our state later on. I'll have another update for you tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m., but there'll be updates throughout the day as well. We're live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on Newstalk 93.1. And by the way, Ryan Stinnett and I will be talking weather on ABC 32 and CBS 8 at 5:50 this morning. Check that out, and then we'll be interacting with their morning crew at 6:40 a.m. as well. And your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of stations. Stay weather aware. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.